the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
29 Philly, belly stunner.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Great cut. They whiff on it. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Strong game by this quarterback. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. The quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Golden. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the second down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6.
Hey.
Touchdown, Huskers.
I was just checking in on you guys.
And the interception
Are you on the way?
taken to the house.
No, not
Pick
yet.
6, potential
I'm on the way.
game-changing play.
Oh, okay. Well, I couldn't see the camera, so I was like, let me check on that. We're waiting to order. And we already got our appetizer. We're waiting for entree. You want me to bring anything back?
Blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Okay.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
Climb out of this phone.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Makes a nice move there. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's McDaniel. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. Will spot it at the 38.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so a second and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? It's a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Golden. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide,
that,
but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize when any play call is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Golden. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. And he drops back in the gun. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown. See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Down he goes. A sack. The Huskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's McDaniel. You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied with a conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Finds an open target on the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes the first down, but Hazy Price, big hit there at the end.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Pressure. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. Third and very long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's running out of time here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense.
Okay.
Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. This will be touchdown just inside the 40. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. The back's got it. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He finds his man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed to the running back. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First and long now after the penalty. Complete to the right side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he finds the running back in the flat. It's a quick spin move. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass him the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here we go, 4th down. Run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, He's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
That pass is caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That ball snagged for a completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle.
Oh, my gosh.
Down inside the 20. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching one.
Oh, whoa.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Oh, man.
That's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing.
I should have ran
tough to
that
defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
The 4th and 1, I run that freaking off tackle play. Such a bad
PAT
call.
puts him in front by 7.
I really want to field goal.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Or call a stretch, like off tackle.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it
My
over.
God.
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to start the second half.
Second half, you get that much.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught.
Just go turn out the TV out. I'm going to turn that TV off. That's it.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Back in front of this shootout, 35-28. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's McDaniel. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looking right, one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Cornhuskers line it up with 1st and goal. Caught quickly.
He was right.
Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
We'll take a bath soon, okay, baby. Play a little bit,
Turner
and we'll
looking
take a
to
bath.
make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Direct snap to the back. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Press coverage now from the secondary. To throw, it's Golden. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Oh, no.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looks to the left, pass caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. 2nd and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end.
Here's my linebacker. Had the flats.
After a big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, you talk about a turn of events. What a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception, get the ball back to their offense.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Looking downfield, it's Golden. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Can he make it to the marker? He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Important second down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to throw. It's Golden. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed.
Oh!
Finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
Last thing I need.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Oh, man. Come on. I didn't see that coming. Gotta go guard that.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go.
Oh, my gosh. Come on, baby.
But the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Nebraska. And they'll claim the 4th quarter
Quarterback
lead.
sneak coming a yard away.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone.
Not right now. Not right now. Okay. After this game, baby, okay?
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. No huddle here for the offense. Gives it to the back. Bites off a defender. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
No, what is going out there? Come on,
Big
man.
takeaway, now looking for a big return.
You shouldn't even get
Cross
that
at the
stupid
10.
play anyway. That's
Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Wow,
cost me the game. Experiment with that.
Well, the takeaway
I'm so
and the
mad
touchdown is just a
about that.
dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the
Oh,
interception.
my
I just love the fact that he got
gosh.
his eyes, turned around, found the football, and then has the
Quarterback,
ability
my
to
3rd-string quarterback. He gonna throw it way out there.
Running back days and shows him
Good
he can
game,
throw the ball in his
and I
hands.
wasted a timeout earlier
Touchdown. Beautiful thing.
that I did to punt the ball. So that's the game, man. That's the game.
Kickoff team is out on the field.
Jeez, man.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the
That's
drive.
sickening. Sick behind. Say I'm sick. I got a headache. It's like I see that. I see the dude running back. He got inside. He's running the curl, and my quarterback throws it outside behind him.
On the field. It'll be interesting to see if this
Like,
quarterback can bounce back.
don't make no
Big
sense.
In the last possession. Goes to his right
Like,
side
no
there
sense
for the
at all.
completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short
Golly,
of the first
bro.
down marker.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions.
That
The
hurt,
clock is
that hurt,
becoming
that
your
hurt,
enemy.
that hurt.
You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. To the air. It's Golden. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Looking to throw it again. And he's going to stretch the defense.
Oh,
A deep shot
God.
here.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And he throws his
Oh, my
3rd
God.
interception of the day. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back
Yes,
into this
they do.
game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
That's so good.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
They'll work the clock here with the running game. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down.
Oh, my God.
Makes the grab. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Huskers are going to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any pieces at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, my
And he's
God.
got it. Touchdown, Huskers. No
Oh,
surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Back to throw. It's Golden. Makes a quick grab. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back to win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. A 2nd down after that completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disaster.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kentucky.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation and put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
offense will go for a two-point conversion. Looking to pass. It's Golden. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to go into this lead. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit.